So this is the prediction here. And here we have the now, and this is the foundation, like how good of foundation you have been able to build. And we actually have the Four of Pentacles, which is the card for foundation and boundaries, or having a little bit of a castle, or like a castle, some kind of fort to protect yourself, and a big oak door. So I think you're safe. You have built a good foundation. Might be that you're a little too stubborn. Maybe I've closed your heart a little bit here. Saving your pennies, not giving it away, like your love or affection or money or time. And this is in the now, and we have an 8 of Cups. So there's a reason. I think Aries is a little bit bitter for what has happened in the past, and you don't want to do the same foolish thing all over again. So you wish to continue, walk away from this situation. Yes, it's logic over heart. Like the truth is probably that you would want to be in a certain situation, but it's not giving you what you want. So you kind of walk away, taking a logic decision here. Okay. And this is the future, and we have a 5 of Cups for Leo and Scorpio. The 4 of Cups, the first signs I did, they had 4 of Cups. Here you have 5 of Cups. King of Swords, death. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be disappointed by anyone ever again. I think this poor knight here doesn't know what they are giving themselves into when you are in this protective mood here. Okay. So we'll start to look at the foundation you have built for yourself. Oh, King of Pentacles. This seems sturdy. 10 of Pentacles. You don't seem to lack a thing. You have built, like you are self-sufficient, you have built beautiful things for yourself, you are able to take good care of yourself. Either you have good friends, good family, a good husband or wife, so you're not really missing anything here, except that your heart is a little bit broken. So it might be that you have good relationship with your spouse, but there's a friendship relationship that's acting up, or you might have good relationship with your friends but problems with your family, or good relationship with family but problems with the romantic love department. And I'm also seeing that you can have been ready to settle down or to commit, because that's how mature and grown you were, and maybe this didn't happen in the way that you wanted it to. Okay. So, and next here with your foundation, then we see the shadow side again, and 7 of Pentacles. So it's like this one piece of the puzzle is missing, and it's daunting, and it's kind of haunting you. It definitely feels as if you don't know what's the problem. Why can't this part of your life just work? What's the issue? What's the block? So of course we're going to look into what's the issue, what's the block. So I'm using spirit messages. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. But I'm feeling it's as if you are always with you. Maybe you have a hard time letting someone in, or even, letting yourself in to see your pain and the darkness. It's like this person is a gatekeeper here, and what's hidden in the cellar is not for anyone to know, not even yourself. I think that it's not such a big of an issue. Usually we make it worse than what it is. It turns out to be like a little bit of a heartbreak, or a little bit of an abandonment issue, or some other type of thing. We can be envious of other people that got things that we never got. But I think almost that your strength has become like like this comfort blanket for you, as babies have. So you're so strong that you become like a fortress, like a fortification. And unfortunately, when we have something hidden in the basement, of course it's going to come and show its ugly face to us on the outside, because our life on the outside is a mirror of what we have on the inside. So if you refuse to see your shadow, it's going to have to be seen on the outside. And since you are so strong, I think also your opponent might be very strong, or at least maybe they don't seem strong, but they like can be as stubborn as you, or like refuse to change their ways. So it's I'm not seeing like a tug of war, but it's almost like you're waiting for someone else to change, but refusing to look at your own issue here. I'm not saying that you are at fault. I'm just saying that you might have like a wound somewhere. I'm just hinting it because it's obvious. So you might have a wound somewhere, and that's manifesting itself at, look, this is my pain. You need to look at the pain. And you say, no, down to the basement with you. I don't want to talk to you. And then the pain will always be there and not being like worked through. So it definitely seems like you have a trauma, karma, drama issue that needs to be dealt with. And in other cases, it will show up and show up and show up and show up. And you want to do fun things with your life. You don't want to have to deal with this. So better to go straight ahead and deal with it. Like go down to the basement, figure it out. And maybe then you don't have to have it on repeat in your life like this. Okay, so this is, so we see a little bit trouble with your foundation because it's some issue that you haven't been working out, and you have strength as an armor even to protect yourself from seeing what's wrong. So maybe not always being so strong. Let yourself break down now and then to, look at the more deeper, darker issues. Go down into the basement, into the blues. Okay. And this is your now, and we have the Temperance card together with King of Cups. It seems like you're a little bit into someone here, that you have like your heart open to someone. That's great. That's beautiful news. So see where it's going with that. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Okay, so also when we're meeting people that actually makes us happy, that even the happiness can be a little bit painful. So when that happens, it's not the people in your life that's the problem. It's the unresolved issues that's the problem, not the people here. Unresolved issues. So for example, let's say that you go about your business, you're living your day-to-day life, ruling your empire. Everything is nice till the day you find someone that you're really attracted to and you fall in love, because then the spiritual works begin. 14, 15. So you're going to have to, you meet someone that either mirrors your shadow or pokes at your wound. So you're reminded of your own wound. And in this case, it's not this person that's the problem. It's the unresolved issue that's the problem. So here the assignment is to actually deal with the unresolved issue, to face it, to deal with it, to work it through. I mean, it can be a simple thing as, going into therapy, or it can be a daily mindfulness practice where you scan through your whole body and look at, okay, where's the pain today? And stay with it and give it a lot of attention. It can be other things as well. It can be exercising, for example, because when we exercise, if we have blockages and unresolved issues, it's going to be found in the body. So it can be found as a block, something that you can't do, or where your body isn't working very well. And if you put a lot of effort into healing that physically, it will also touch the place energetically and free up stuff for you. And the same goes with your house. If you clean out a wardrobe, it's probably going to mirror some place in your body that needs to be cleaned out, or the basement for that matter. And here we have an 8 of Swords together with 5 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing a little bit self-destructive behavior here. Either it's with you, I might be talking about your person as well. Maybe they are the person with the big shadow, the stuff like some prisoner in the basement here. But this prisoner wants to be freed, okay? It wants to get attention and love and, I don't know, the fire brigade or the knight in shining armor coming and rescuing this person from this place in the basement where they have waited for a very long time for help. It's really time to do this, to give yourself at least the love, even if you don't have this person in your life that's bringing up the softer parts of you. So you're forced to look at your pain. You can do this yourself by loving yourself more. You will soften up and you will have access to your pain, whatever you locked into the basement there, which you're trying to escape from, but you actually need to face it. It's much like the card, the moon here, which we have on the box to this deck, going through to the primordial swamp and figure out, okay, what's going on here. And that's what you need to do. Even if it hurts, even if it makes you nauseated, even if it gives you panic attacks, it's fine. Just stay with it. Just take care of yourself. Wherever you go, there you are. So take care of your inner space, your emotional space. So it definitely seems like either you or your person is going through one of these situations where we really need to work with ourselves to have a healthier and happier life, because if we try to skip this, there's a block that's making us unable to move forward, and we can lose even loved one and properties. Everything was going so great here, but then suddenly we are out of a job or we are being evicted from our apartment. And it's so that it's almost like a tower moment that forces you to be in pain and not be so darn strong all the time and, super positive. This will work out too. It's good to have this positive attitude as long as it's not, keeping parts of you locked into the basement, because then it's not a good thing. But you might meet love here that's opening your heart, or it's self-love here that's opens your heart, and that makes it accessible for healing, so that parts of you that has been unhealed can finally heal. So that's a good thing. And this is the prediction, Page of Pentacles, so something new. 7 of Wands, something new, which you seems to be fighting. Either you are fighting this or someone else are fighting you. I think it's a kind of 50-50 with Aries, that some of you might have this deep issue and some of you are hurting because someone else refused to deal with their own trauma. So this is, I have a good idea, we can deal with this trauma. And this person says, never, I would rather die than look at my wounds. Okay, but they need to, and it's a good idea. It's healthy even. And even though it's healthy and will bring good fortune, this person says no. Okay. So 4 of Wands, that's good. And the Lover. So it seems like it's a temporary rejection, or a temporary, like the person says no, but they mean yes. But here it comes back again, the 2 of Wands. This is showing like marriage, love, wanting to be together, but they still kind of want to procrastinate dealing with their hurt and pain. Can't we do it tomorrow? Can't we do it next year or never? And that means that whatever has been the issue here will go on repeating either in your life or in this relationship, because the partner refuses to deal with their pain, and it's going to come back like a circular, like the spring or fall or winter is going to come back as a season. So let's say that I'm seeing someone having a good idea, like how we can work this out, how we can fix this, so neither of us needs to get hurt. And first, one person is opposing this, but then they are agreeing to it. But since they are not working with these issues here, 3 and 8 of Swords, the person in the basement. The 3s are like the mother issue, like being able to love and take care of yourself, or being able to get help from other people or nourishment from other people, or be able to give nourishment to other people and love. So as long as this is not dealt with, we can't either give or receive nourishment. So after a while, when we have had happiness in a relationship, a person is going to become strange again, maybe saying, I need to move to another state or country, or we can't meet for a month because I don't feel like it. And we can also see what's happened with my candle here. The bird phoenix isn't there anymore. It has melted while the eagle still stays. So one person is aware of this situation and sees the need for fixing this problem, but the other person wants to stay oblivion. They don't want to go through this metamorphosis here with death and the phoenix process. Okay, so what can we do if this is you having this issue? You probably have it like small or big, but you probably have it either or. But so we can always work with ourselves. It always helps what's going on the outside. So this is what to do if it's inside of you. 46. So I'll read this card for you, and it's choices. Every choice you make has a consequence. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good or for the bad. Do you know the story of the winged immortal in the House of Night who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what he chose? Right now you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for the highest good? The choice you make will be an important step in your life lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice. What will it be? Choose another card to show you what your choice will bring you. So we will look at that a little bit later, but it's definitely the person here that refuses to see this. They are not choosing the good. They're choosing to skip a step. They're choosing to, they know that they need to deal with certain things, but they don't want to do it. And this is what you can do if the problem is in your partner or your best friend or the family member or like the other vision. So I'm feeling as if you can be a good example by dealing with your own stuff. That makes you stronger and stronger and more full of love, and you just become a good example for other people, like a beacon in the sky. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. One day in my House of Night, there will be a young, beautiful person who will lose her mark but gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place full of possibility and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. So it almost seems like if the other person is a problem, then take really good care of yourself, because that's what's going to solve the issue at hand. But I'm also going to look the same from the wisdom of the hidden realm. So this is if it's you, the arrow master, hitting the mark, intention, detachment. So it's really about being this king here and building like an even better foundation for yourself. You had one where your fort is strong and you can protect yourself, but now you need to look at what's inside as well and actually heal the spiritual part of you as well. So it's no biggie, just, go and do it, hitting the mark here. So it's already almost destined that it's just a matter of time. Like either you do it free willingly, you put effort into it and you do it, or you don't do it free willingly and life will become blocked until you solve the issue at hand. And this is if the situation is problematic like with the other person. The Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So it's the eagle again. And it shows that as long as you keep your head clear and being this person, the arrow master, having this vision, the divine will help you. It's when you, forget yourself and refuse to deal with the issues and start to, replace good behavior with bad behavior. For example, instead of doing meditation, you eat another ice cream, or instead of dealing with your pain, you, distract yourself with something. Go out and party, or, watch television or something. So as long as you don't do that, you keep yourself, you're allowed to, eat and party and watch television. But when you do it so you won't feel the stress or the pain, then it's like a cover up or an addiction that makes you unable to deal with the problem. So rather try like a week without television, a week, a month without going out and partying, fasting for a couple of weeks, things like this, and then you can face whatever is inside of you, like face to face, instead of trying to stuff its face with food or whatever. So to avoid doing the thing. Okay. So I will look a little bit to this person's that you're dealing with, their intentions. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Abundance. Keep the positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So it's kind of the thing that I just told you. There will be no forward movement until we have dealt with the issue underneath, because this is going to give you the abundance that you seek. I'm not seeing like the relationship is over per se, but it will always hit these blockages over and over and over again. But the abundance will come when you have healed. Both you and the other person has healed. So that's what I'm seeing. I will also look with the Gypsy Oracle. and we have fortune and sweetheart. Okay. You will get a good fortune in love and also in money. Like whatever it is that you want to have here, you're going to get it, but you're also going to lose it at times, as long as you don't have connection with your own persona in the basement that's locked there. So it's like you can't have this sweetheart, abundance, good fortune for long. It's just like you get a taste of it and then you lose it, and get a taste of it and then you lose it, and get a taste of it and then you lose it. So healing yourself is the answer here. When you heal yourself, you work through your body, your issues, your